One team is in. One still with work left to do. The Dallas Mavericks are 4 days away from Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
You dream of it. Play against the best of the best with the whole world watching.
The Dallas Stars need a win tonight to force Game 7 and bring the West Final back to Dallas.
The time has come to galvanize.
Well, at least you've got the Mavericks. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Edmonton for Sports Special on the Road. I'm Mike Leslie. Yes, the dream of having two Dallas teams playing in the finals at the same time is over. The Stars coming up just short, losing Game 6 here in Edmonton to end their season.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals news breaking this afternoon. Maverick superstar Luka Doncic downgraded to questionable with a thoracic contusion. That's medical jargon for a chest bruise, but you see him here from warm-ups just moments ago. Looks to be moving fine. I would be absolutely shocked if Luka Doncic is not starting in this lineup tonight. Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome to the pregame. I am Joe Trahan. We're going to get you set for Game 2 of the NBA Finals between your Mavericks and the Celtics. And joining me is the Hall of Famer. Let's see. She's a two-time national champion with Old Dominion, an Olympian, WNBA legend, former assistant coach for the Kings. Should I keep going? Nancy Lieberman.
Luka grew up nearly 5,500 miles away in Slovenia, and we sent our Jason Wheeler overseas to learn more about his home country. He's joining us live right now. Good morning, Jason, or should we say good afternoon?
Yes, you should say good afternoon. This is the easiest daybreak wake up I have ever had. It is 1:30 in the afternoon here. And yeah, the Mavs, people love them in North Texas, of course, but they are doing it for all of Dallas, Fort Worth, and Slovenia. We've got to add that to the shirt here. People here crazy about some Luka Doncic, crazy about the Mavs. There is a gorgeous church right in the middle of all of it. It is a stunning place, and this is, by the way, the place, you may have seen it on social media, where Luka proposed to his then girlfriend. Very well done, Luka Doncic. So you start thinking about this guy, like, does he get anything wrong? He's great in the romance department, great at basketball. He doesn't seem to make any errors, unless you ask his youth coaches here in Slovenia. Let me ask this. He complains to the refs a lot.
Yeah.
Did he do that when he was a kid?
Yes.
All the way back to
Not all the way.
Nancy, you shared a moment with Kyrie, and listen, without being too personal, I don't want to be too intrusive, but I am curious how you would describe that interaction.
We did not know each other, and I did see him briefly in training camp, and there's just some people that you're drawn to, and when we kind of looked at each other, I mean, that hug is not a fake hug. That is a lot of love and respect, and we wanted to make sure that we connected, and we swapped some numbers, and, I told you he texted me, my queen. I look forward to getting to know you better.
Yes.
And that meant a lot to me because he's just done, I'm so proud of him. He's come so far, right? Age creates wisdom, wisdom creates understanding, and he's doing it.
This has been a process for them. It's been rigorous and it's been mentally draining. I'm very close to Jason Tatum and his family, and I know the work that he's put in to get to this point. But hey, they're here now. They're playing well. But I tell you what, they will be tight if the Mavericks win this one and they have to try to close out Boston. The hardest thing to do in basketball is to close out a series.
Man, I could do this forever. I'm sensing a JT Jet and Follow podcast.
Hey, man.
I can do it forever, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, and I wanted to say very quickly, the Mavericks, 10 of our games were broadcast on WFAA late in the season. It was a real thrill to be on, and Joe, you and your staff with Jonah and Mike added so much to our broadcast. It was a pleasure to be on there.
All right, now let's bring in the rest of our crew. The WFAA Sports team out in full force. Jonah Javads in the plaza behind us. Michelle Montaigne and Mike Leslie both inside the AAC. And batting leadoff tonight, Mike with the hot topic, Luka Doncic. Mike?
Cowboys camp has hit its final week in Oxnard. It's almost time to come home to Texas. So what progress have the Cowboys made in California? And what have we learned about this team? Quarterback Dak Prescott still doesn't have a new contract, but he's been very sharp in camp, running the offense with efficiency and looking like he's primed for another great regular season. Now can he put it together in the playoffs? The guys protecting him will be young. Rookie Tyler Guyton is going to start at left tackle, and fellow rookie Cooper Beebe may be the starting center, too.
It is go time with the Cowboys in Cali, and we are one-on-one tonight with the owner. Hello again, everyone. Joe Trahan with you. Thanks for joining us on Sports Special. We welcome you to the California coast, where Cowboys training camp is in full swing. In sports, it is the mantra to keep moving forward. But I also think you have to learn from your losses.
Man in motion, third down. They do blitz. He pumps. He throws it in the end zone. And the Packers are up 3 scores.
So I don't want to let last season get by just yet.
I came there, we lost. Y'all ain't nobody else, man.
I'm curious, what do you want your team to have learned from that loss in Green Bay?
Well, you're seeing some of it right now. You're seeing it at camp. You're seeing how I've approached the off season. You should try and never forget it.
Watch Trahan Diggs on this. He simply doesn't seem to be going full speed on the play. I tweeted asking what he was doing on the play. After the game, he came out of the locker room to confront me about it.
Out of that whole play, that's what you took for that? That's what you got for now? That whole play, that's what you got for now?
I'm asking. We can talk about it more. What were you doing then? Never did get an answer to his question. Diggs didn't talk to the media but for that interaction right after the game. Diggs and I spoke today as part of his weekly media availability, and Diggs apologized for his actions on Sunday night. And he also explained to me that what I interpreted as him jogging on that long George Kittle catch in the third quarter was in fact him slow playing a potential cutback from Kittle on that play. As a result, I apologized as well for misreading the play. At the end of it all, Diggs had an apropos parting gift.
I got something for you, though.
You saw some of these were sent to the station too, right?
What flavor you want? I got ranch. I got banana pudding.
I'll go ranch. I'm not a banana guy.
All right, here you go.
Which one's you?
I'll go with these.
Yeah?
Banana pudding.
You see a fan sent some of these to the station too, man.
Cheers.
Hey.
All good.
My bad, man. If I misread the play, I appreciate you apologizing. I'm sorry too.
Cowboys hosting the Texans on Monday Night Football in about 45 minutes. We're at Texas Live right next to AT&T Stadium alongside NFL analyst Glenn Stretch Smith and our Cowboys insider, Ed Werder. I'm Joe Trahan. We got a ton to get to. We can't wait to lay this thing out for you. I know you guys know. I know you know. The Governor's Cup is at stake. Yes, I know most of you had no idea there was a Governor's Cup, but it is on the line in this game if they can find said Governor's Cup.
I've always said, if you can't win a Lombardi Trophy, win a Governor's Cup.
They had Cooper Rush out there. He couldn't score a touchdown. They stuck Trey Lance in there. He couldn't do nothing. The bottom line is, it all goes back to the old days with Jimmy Johnson. Jerry, to you, at draft, start looking for better coaches, start paying your offense, your defense, and start getting better tight ends. Don't forget, when Jimmy Johnson was in, he had Nate Newton, Jason Witten. They had Marcus Lawrence. You had Michael Irvin. They had some people that could block, stop the run. The bottom line goes, it's not just Dak, it's all of them.
You know, Mike McCarthy has now suffered 2 of the 3 worst losses of his 18-year head coaching career in the NFL this season while operating under a contract that expires a week from today.
He needed this win.
He needed his team to at least play better than that. Now, they've lost by 34 to the Eagles, by 38 to the Lions. Sources involved in the conversations between McCarthy and Jerry Jones tell me that this is kind of a pivotal week, that if McCarthy is going to be extended as the Cowboys coach and his coaching staff brought back, that Jerry's got to convey that message to McCarthy sometime this week, because in 6 days, they're all out of contract, and at that point, Jerry loses exclusive negotiating rights to his head coach.
But now it's time to turn the page.
We got to get ready. It's a new year, new season, new race.
Climb the mountain again.
It's all about winning.
And defend a championship. It's spring training. Let's get to work with the champs. Hello again, everyone. Joe Trahan with you tonight.
What did it mean, and how was it different from maybe those other 3 final outs that you had for the World Series championship?
When you celebrate that last out, that's such a big moment. And I think you look at how we did it. On the road as a wild card, that's unprecedented. I mean, most teams would have counted themselves out, but these guys never did. They kept pushing, found a way to win that next game.
Caitlin Clark mania will reach a new level when the league's top draft choice makes her professional debut for the Indiana Fever in a preseason game tonight against the Dallas Wings. Now here's a look at Caitlin Clark warming up just a few minutes ago, and there's an unmistakable buzz around this arena with all the expectations surrounding Clark. Unprecedented interest. A peak of 24 million watched Clark and Iowa take on South Carolina in the national championship game, and now it's history in the making tonight as she begins her career as a pro. Our Michelle Montaigne is on the plaza, and she's talking about the newest member of the Mavs Big Three. Michelle?
Yeah, that's right, Joe. Klay Thompson getting ready for just his 5th game playing alongside Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, and that is something that the former Splash brother has benefited greatly from. Why? Because playing alongside those two has afforded him so much space. What do I mean by that? Because Luka and Kyrie require so much attention defensively, often requiring double teams, it opens up the floor for other Mavs players, and Klay has been a massive benefactor of that. You think about the fact that he led the NBA last year in catch and shoot field goal attempts. Yeah, if you're going to leave that guy open, the Mavs are going to take advantage of it.
The run to an NBA championship is a marathon. The Dallas Mavericks nearly went the distance last season, but ran out of gas on Heartbreak Hill, losing to the Boston Celtics. And so the Mavs refueled. They tanked up, adding a few new gadgets, including Splash Bro Klay Thompson, as they set out to repeat as conference champions. But trouble lurks in the West. It always does.
24 hours ago, we gave you a nice exclusive, a tour of Ascension Coffee behind me. Nice folks, by the way, big Mavericks fans. They had no idea until after the trade heard around the NBA that Mavericks GM Nico Harrison met with Lakers GM Rob Pelinka in their cafe to discuss Luka to the Lakers in person 1 month ago. We asked them if they had any security footage of this discussion because boy oh boy wouldn't everyone want to see that. No luck. But a lot's changed in 24 hours. I got a haircut, for instance. And Asad Munir saw our story on television and brought the goods.
It was just a picture, there's no hurrah about it. And then to the sequence of everything that happened and how it correlates, you're like, wow.
Hang it in the Louvre. If you could go back in time, would you stop this meeting? Would you stop the Lakers from ordering their Luka latte?
I was like, hey, wait a minute, that's Rob Pelinka.
Asad Munir had no idea the Luka trade was being discussed at Ascension Coffee when he snapped this photo exactly 1 month ago.
Take my heart, don't break it.
Luka made us believe in magic.
Way out there, 3, and that's some Luka magic.
The passes, the poise.
What a pass, Washington,
The step backs and the moments that made time stand still. He didn't just carry a franchise. He gave a city hope and gave his heart to the fans. Today, we celebrate Luka. The magic, the memories, the moments we'll never forget.
Oh, I have all the feels.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome to a special half hour of WFAA honoring Luka Doncic. I'm Teresa Woodard.
And I'm Joe Trahan. We know this has not been easy for you, Mavs fans. So this half hour is about celebrating Luka because of what he gave to our city and to all of North Texas. And it was a truly special 7 years.
Washington will inbound the ball.
Dear Luka.
Dear Luka.
Dear Luka.
12.8 seconds to go.
Love letters might be a thing of the past.
7.
Dear Luka.
And 5.
But sadly,
Stepping back for the win.
Dear Luka.
He got it.
so's Luka.
Seconds to go.
Thank you so much for all the memories you gave us Dallas fans.
For being here for Dallas, for making us believe in basketball again.
We asked fans
We're all on an emotional roller coaster, but at the end of the day, we love you so much.
who don't personally know him what they'd write in a letter to Luka.
I've been watching you since the time you got drafted when I was an 8th grader, and I'm a sophomore in college now, and it just won't be the same watching Maverick basketball without you on it.
Thank you so much for giving us your all, and we wish you the absolute best.
Turns out this is all
absolutely
deeply personal.
From a person that wasn't born here in the States, that migrated here from South Sudan and came to Dallas. From the time you were drafted, you showed me nothing but talent.
Hand off back to Luka.
You showed me will, and you showed me skill, and I'm very appreciative of that.
4 seconds.
It's like he plays like just a normal dude, like he's just going to work. It's like it's nothing to him. He's a wizard, literally on the court. Like
In desperation, he flicks it up, and that is Luka magic right there.
Superstardom at a young age can change a person. For Luka, he never lost sight of who looked up to him the most. He always made time for kids. He always made time. Luka embraced Dallas. Dallas embraced him. Fans were proud of that because he was theirs. Through thick and thin, he was theirs. Then came the nightmare. The Mavericks front office trading away the most popular current athlete in Dallas sports. The ownership group is not from here. To them, the Mavericks are a part of their portfolio. The general manager is not from here. To him, this is a job. True loyalty cannot be found from people who are not emotionally invested. And when that loyalty is broken, how can you ever trust that person again?
Luka, were you looking for some kind of closure with what happened tonight to allow you to move on? And if so, did you feel like you got that?
I mean, the closure is going to take a while, I think. It's not ideal. But, like I said, I'm glad this game is over. It was a lot of emotions. But we go little by little, and every day is better.
Boy, you could really tell that Luka Doncic was just relieved to have this one over. And listen, for whatever this one was lacking, make sure you circle your calendar for April 9th. That will be Luka's Laker debut at the AAC. And I can't wait to see how that crowd will react. With Luka and the Mavericks in LA, I'm Joe Trahan.
This is the pinnacle of Texas high school football. Duncanville, DeSoto, a pair of two-time defending champs in the state's highest classification, battling for the ultimate bragging rights on Friday Night Football, sponsored by Texas de Brazil. And with that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth here at Eagle Stadium in DeSoto. Mike Leslie alongside the former Lincoln High and Kansas State linebacker Heckma Harrison. 1st and 10 at the 19. They stack up to Corian Moore. They run him in a trail route to the end zone, and Russell hits him for the touchdown. 19 yards on the hookup from 5-star to 5-star. Touchdown, Duncanville.
Welcome to high school game night with Joe Trahan.
That's the cheer squad from Coppell. Thanks so much, ladies. And the playoffs are here. Hello again, everyone. It's time for Friday Night Lights, and this is the time of the year when they are the absolute brightest. Hi, I'm Joe Trahan, and welcome to high school game night. It's playoff time. They also call it gold ball season. You win, and you get a great gold ball trophy for the trophy case. You lose, it's time to go home. We're at Coppell. The Cowboys with a 10-0 regular season. They're hosting Prosper on this night. It is just one of many great playoff matchups we have for you tonight. Mike Leslie on Friday Night Football had a really good one. It was Frisco Emerson against Argyle, and Michelle Montaigne was on the sidelines for Anna against Colleyville Heritage.
The score that was once 41-17, 3 touchdowns, and 2 game minutes later,
see I put it high on it?
It's 41-37.
Go, folks. Can the improbable happen? 3.
Third onside kick. We get this, we win the damn game.
It's going to happen. Positive thing. They got it again! They got it again!
They knew at that point they were in trouble.
Everybody, the most improbable comeback. The 22, they trail Whitley. Going to throw. Throws back. He's going to get in. He's in the end zone. I don't believe it.
The easiest touchdown of the night helped Plano complete the comeback.
Oh my, do you believe
Plano East takes the lead, but it's the announcers who got the line.
Do I remember how he said it? I done wet my britches.
I done wet my britches.
I done wet my britches.
It's got to be the greatest comeback of high school football. Oh, this is the greatest of all time.
24 seconds left. We thought we won the game.
He kicks the ball high and deep.
All right, just second is
All they needed was a stop.
He just drew. There was a man there.
Every great sports moment deserves another.
And Rod was scot-free from that point.
Tyler's Roderick Dunn, who hadn't scored a single touchdown all year.
Hits that sideline and he's gone. And
Mike Zafudo says, oh no. I said, oh no.
Got a crease. Oh no. Oh no.
With every yard.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
With every
Come on. No.
reality starts to hit.
I don't believe it.
We went from winning to losing to winning.
This extreme sports high to devastation.
That's when Rod crosses the finish line.
And Mike, from the bottom of his soul, said,
God bless those kids. I am sick. I want to throw up.
Evan put his dream of playing college ball on hold and enrolled at the University of North Texas.
I've been knowing Evan since I was like 7 or 8.
Along with his buddy Deuce.
We were like A and B.
And the childhood best friends would see the court as practice players for the women's basketball team.
He loved it.
Evan's impact was felt instantly.
Yeah, he cold. He cold. He the best one. He should practice. He should try out for the men's team. That's how cold I thought he was, you know?
He stood on business with us. We took some of his moves. He was gonna play against us like we were men for real.
His first step was just like, it was deadly. If you weren't ready, he was gonna blow by you, he was gonna score. It's like, all right, if we can guard him though, it's gonna make us better.
He was a really big part of our family and he helped us get better.
On December 26th, while back home for Christmas break, Evan went for a ride with a friend.
So if something felt really bad to me, I located him on his phone. The location had stopped. It's 5 minutes down the road. Hopped in the car.
There had been a car crash in Duncanville.
And then I saw the car that he was in, and it was, apparently it had flipped over. It was on its side. And I saw the guy that he was with. I didn't see Evan. I remember turning around, and I remember seeing his shoe.
The driver survived. Evan Moore did not. He was 18 years old.
She knows that she's beautiful. We all know she's beautiful, and now she can show so many other girls that may have alopecia as well that they're beautiful with or without a wig as well.
She's just the type of person who doesn't take no for an answer, and she'll face every obstacle she faces head on. Alopecia is no different for her.
Due to societal expectations, the loss of hair for all women can be challenging. In the case of Black women, the presence of hair or lack of has even deeper roots.
Historically, it has been something that we identify with. It provides community. You know, we're raised getting our hair done, and when it comes to the point of losing the hair, that sometimes removes some of those cultural things.
One must be tested before sharing a testament, and Armani has.
You know, women are supposed to have long, luscious, beautiful hair. They're supposed to look a certain way, especially Black women. We've definitely had that stigma in the past. There's a lot of history behind our hair, so I love the fact that I'm able to break the stigma and the standard of what beauty in a woman is supposed to be and what it actually looks like.
So you went to the hospital to deliver, not thinking you were going to take home?
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
You know, like we sat there and we were just looking at each other crying, like, you know, it's crying tears of joy, but also just like
not knowing what's going to happen.
Not only was Sage born, they brought their baby girl home.
Hey, who is this?
And 2 years later,
Is this your sister?
the Springers welcomed their second child, Annie. As the family navigated their new normal, Hayden charted his path to the tour.
If we didn't have our families and our parents to support us, I mean, I don't think I would be playing golf.
But he kept battling, doing whatever he could to beat the odds, while Sage did the same. Fewer than 5% of children with trisomy 18 live more than 1 year. Sage brightened the world for more than 3. Sadly, she passed away last November.
There's a saying, the best things in life you can't see. Faith, joy, love. Ironically, some of the worst that life has to offer also goes unseen.
Let's check them out.
That is, until it comes to light.
They deliver a message of early detection and see the unseen.
Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott knows that all too well.
Yeah.
And that was the driving theme behind his Cleats for Cause this year. See the unseen. Ironically, that message hit closer to home than he could ever imagine.
Well, I got some bad news because we've uncovered a suspicious mass on your right tonsil.
Cowboys Senior Vice President of Communications Tad Carper was, by chance, screened for cancer during the Cowboys preseason training camp alongside the Dallas coaching staff.
I was just fortunate enough, Dak reached out and said, why don't you take it too?
The call he received 2 weeks later with the results,
it was stage 2.
Tad never saw coming.
When you got that call, what do you remember feeling in that instant?
Just thankful, you know, feeling blessed immediately.
After finding out the news,
the first person I told was Dak. He got up to walk out of the room and I said, hold on, I got one more thing. It's a big thing. Dude, you literally probably just saved my life.
For him to say, you might have just saved my life, what goes through you in a moment like that?
Yeah, I mean, shock, disbelief, I guess, to some extent, right? For someone to say you saved their life, you know, no way, don't give me that much credit.
I try to keep it simple. A skeet field is a high house and a low house. We have 9 different stations that we shoot from. And we shoot a total of 25 targets.
Oh.
Our targets are traveling about 65 miles an hour. So everything is really fast.
Oh.
It's really hard, but it's a lot of fun. That's it in a nutshell.
The only shells you'll find out here are the ones Vincent Hancock loads into his Beretta shotgun.
We call sporting clays golf with a shotgun because we have different stations, so it's just like different holes. You go to it, you have different targets on each one.
A decade ago, the self-proclaimed Georgia boy
picked up our family and moved
to North Texas.
Our kids love it here, we love it here.
And while the husband and father lives in Argyle, his home is on the range.
The shooting sports have given me everything that I know.
When it comes to skeet shooting,
oh,
Vincent is the highest caliber. An Olympic gold medalist 3 times over.
My dad is the one that got me into it. And I started shooting when I was 10 years old.
He was out of sight, a teenage prodigy, winning a world championship at age 16.
I fell in love with it.
The following year, Vincent joined the U.S. Army as part of their marksmanship unit.
That unit's goal is to go to the Olympics and win medals.
Mission accomplished.
The American Airlines Center is the place to be tonight. The Mavericks taking on the Suns.